Hey, what's up everyone? It's Ronald's World and Opinions here. So today I got a LG G5. So I traded in the iPhone 6s Plus and I got this phone. Okay, this screen is gorgeous though. It's a Quad HD panel, but it's like really super sharp and all that kind of thing. It's charging right now and I'm using the portable charger. So yeah, it's it's a good phone. The camera here on this thing is pretty dope. It has an 8 megapixel front facing camera that has the ability to shoot 1080p video, and it has two cameras in the back. It has a main 16 megapixel camera back there, and it also has a wide angle 8 megapixel camera back there also. It's the 8 megapixel camera on there with the wide angle is pretty dope. It's like having a GoPro around, because you know how the GoPro is where you film things and shoot wide angle with and all that. I will have sample videos for you with it so you get to see the difference between the normal camera and the wide angle camera, so you will see that at the end of the video. So I will have that for you. It also has fast charge, which the iPhone doesn't have. It has a USB Type C, so it charges fast. Not on the portable battery, but when I plug it to the wall, it will charge pretty quickly, and it will also, transfer files a lot quicker because of the USB Type C. That's what I've heard, but I've yet to test it out, and I gotta see that for myself. So yeah, we'll see there. Okay, so honestly, this phone feels like any other Android phone I've ever used in my life, but it is a nice phone. It's something that I would recommend to anybody that wants a premium feeling phone, and you don't have to spend $800 on it. So this is, I think, unlocked around $600, but at T-Mobile I could finance it, right? And you can do the jump on demand, and they'll let you trade up 3 times a year. So they allowed me to do that with the iPhone and get rid of it and go get with this. The only problem is that Apple Watch, I probably have to get rid of it or something like that. Yeah, I probably have to, because it's pretty useless now. So unfortunately, but it was a no-brainer at the end of the day for me to switch back to an Android phone. There was just too many things that I liked about it that I just, I couldn't go pass this one up. So yeah, that's what it is. But anyways, this phone is a major win. It also, the cool thing about it is it's actually a premium build phone, or it's all metal and stuff, but you could still remove the battery. Why don't they do that on the iPhone and some of these other premium feeling phones and premium built phones like the Galaxy S7? I don't understand it. They could do that, and why don't they do it with those phones too? So I will show you the back right now. It's a little bit bigger because I put a friend module on here, so I will show you right now. Okay, so back here is the LG Camera Plus friend. It's a module. It's just it just gives you physical control of the camera when you use the camera. So and it also gives you an extra 1200 milliamp hours in terms of battery. So it gives you an extra battery, believe it or not. So it's a good thing to get if you want to get the LG Cam Plus. So this is a good one. I was able to shoot videos and do a little bit of photography just by pressing these buttons right here. This button is the shutter button, so you take photos with it, and this is the record button, so you record videos on this thing. This is the on button for the camera, and this is the zoom in zoom out toggle. So It's pretty much it. It's pretty dope though. I just attached this to a selfie stick so I can show you how it looked like on a selfie stick. It does work. It works on any phone pretty much. So that's what it is. I'll remove it right now and you get to see the phone. Alright, so this is how the actual phone looks like with that thing on. But yeah, so this is the on button and the fingerprint scanner. So I'll show you how this works. I'm gonna put it right. So I'm gonna turn it off and then it's gonna turn back on. Alright, so that's how this is the fingerprint scanner and the on off button. These are the volume rockers, and this right here is the SIM card slot and the micro SD card slot. So it's this phone is a major win in that sense that you can change out the battery and you can change out the SD card, and it helps because when I record like GoPro videos and stuff, you know, I can just stick the GoPro's SD card in there and I could just do some on-the-go video editing with Premiere Clip on it and all that kind of stuff. So that's a very good handy tool to have. I mean, it's not the best video editing machine on a phone. The iPhone is a better video editing machine. In terms of a mobile phone that can do that, that's probably the best one to get. But this phone does everything else better than the iPhone. So I mean, it's basically, since it is open source and it's Android, yeah, I can do a lot more with it. The one thing about any Android phone, not just this phone but any Android phone in general, is that the batteries on here are not the best. So don't expect great battery life out of these kinds of phones. iPhones are a little bit better, but yeah, well, since what I do with these phones, I'm not gonna get very good battery life, and I don't get all-day battery life on any of these phones. Not even the iPhone. The iPhone did a little bit better, but this is what it is and all that kind of stuff. Well, would I recommend this phone? Yeah, if you want to do some photography and videography with it, because of the cameras, they're really good on here. And yeah, and what else? And you can do expandable memory and change out the batteries. And this is probably one of the very few phones that can still do that. So if you value those things, this is the phone to get. And it's compact too. So it's a 5.3 inch screen, so it's compact and all that. And you get a really good display on here. I mean, most of these phones now, they have like at least quad HD displays. Most of the Android phones, not the Apple phones, but Android phones and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, you can't go wrong there. And if you're using a PC like I do, it's going to be much easier to transfer files with this phone as contrast to the iPhone. The iPhone, you have to go through iTunes and it gets confusing and all that stuff. So this is a really easy phone. Just plug in, drag and drop, and that's it. That's all you got to do with this phone. And that's pretty much it in terms of my review on this phone. Alright, I will see you in the next episode. Enjoy the footage, everyone, that I'll give you with the sample, and I will see you later in the next episode. Talk to you later. Peace.